just can't contain the great taste of Heineken. Heineken, the world's most enjoyed beer.
We're actually on tour in Asia, so the Baybeats was another date in our tour.
Okay. How do you find the festival so far, just in general? Have they been taking good care of you guys?
Yes, I think they are very good acts here.
Yeah.
It's different from where we come from, in Europe. This sounds different. I think the bands here have another sound. It's cool because we like to play with all kinds of bands, discover all new sounds, and see what's being made in other places of the world.
In 1998, so I formed a band called Utopium.
Okay.
From the initial lineup, we called me and Reno,
Okay.
and Andres came in 2001, and Guillaume is youngest. He's been around only about 3 months or something.
Yeah.
So we've just changed the drummer actually.
Okay.
So when you ask us about our influences, we don't like to talk about that because that's it's a very difficult question.
Well, I like to say we play rock and roll, So it's just we're just a rock band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just a rock band, and we don't care about any other categories we might get in,
It might fit in or might not fit in.
Right.
But I know that here in Asia, people tend
Like
to classify us or to qualify us as a shoegazing band.
Right.
Whatever that means.
Something with which we disagree, but we do have some inspirations coming from that scene, obviously. But this is not the only influence that we've got. I said post-rock is another one, then rock and roll in general is a third one. There are so very many influences.
So you might have a lot of influence that are not necessarily reflected in your music, is that what you're saying?
Sure. Yes, I'm absolutely certain about that.
I'm always saying that one thing is the music that you hear, and other thing must be the music you make. You have your influences, but something like truly original must come out from your influences. What's the point of sounding like your heroes? That's no fun in that.
Yeah.
You must find your own voice. At least that's what we are trying to do.
Our ambition is to have our own sound. When you hear the band say this is Utopium, we do not want to sound like somebody else.
Yes, your own sound. I think a lot of musicians strive for that.
Well, there are some bands that do want to sound like somebody, or they want to sound like some trend, or they want to play this kind of music, and they don't mind any label being stuck upon them. Actually, they even consider it to be sort of flattering. That's not our case.
Right.
People seem to have a different sound here and different habits, and I think it's a little bit sort of hard to perform here because people are not used to this kind of sound, and this is why this is far from being unanimously shared by the audience. I think that was one of the reasons that some people tended to say, it's a little bit boring, it's a little bit strange, you're not used to that, etc., etc. And that's a big challenge. But if we can change that, make people discover different things, for us that would be sort of great.
If 200 people went through the whole show and 2 people liked us, that's okay for me, because that's 2 people that are going to buy the album, to listen to our music, and this is how a rock band goes. You conquer the world one person at a time.
Obviously, just to wrap it up, anything you guys would like to share about anything that's happening in the near future for the band, or what's happening now, just for...
I would just like to say that people should give new bands the chance to live. It's okay to have like your heroes, the bands that pass all the time on the radio, but it's cool to come here and listen to the bands that are starting. It's very cool as an artist to receive good feedback from the people, So I think this is a very cool festival, and keep coming and keep listening to new bands. That's it.